Thank you, Johnny. Hi, folks, and welcome.
This is Jeopardy! This is Jeopardy! Let's meet today's contestants. Player 1, Player 2, Player 3, and now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thanks, Johnny. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Jeopardy. Good luck. Let's start the Jeopardy round. Categories: Bible belts, animals, it's all good, adventures in the air, on Broadway, and let's celebrate. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 1, you make the next selection as we continue. In the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus says that if someone smiteth you here, offer also the other. Okay, Player 1, use the Wii remote or press the corresponding direction on the plus control. That's right, way to go! Select again. After striking down his brother in Genesis, this man said, "My punishment is greater than I can bear." Yes, Player 1. Yes. Please pick again. In Numbers chapter 20, after the Israelites complained, Moses smote one of these twice, and water came out. Player 1. You got it. Choose again, Player 1. In a book named for Moses' successor, this man smites the Gibeonites, the Hebronites, and the Eglonites. Let's hear it, Player 1. Correct. Player 1, back to you. In Judges, Samson whopped on 1,000 Philistines with this part of an ass. Player 1. That's correct. Player 1, you pick again, please. Here's Kelly to start us off.
One in every 6 known bird species makes its home in this rainforest.
It's Player 2. Right. You again, Player 2. Sputniks 5, 6, 9, and 10 carried these animals into space. Let's hear it, Player 1. Right. You get to pick again. Got one of these odorous animals, also known as a polecat, as a pet? Call your Humane Society to make sure it's legal. Yes, Player 1. That is correct. We return to you. Critters of the Pleistocene epoch include the mammoth and this breast-tooth relative. Okay, Player 2. Right. Player 2. Dachs, as in Dachshund, is German for this burrowing animal. It's Player 1. Hey, you're right. Select again. Also known as a cathode, it's the car battery terminal with a plus sign. Let's hear it, Player 3. That's correct. Choose again, Player 3. It can mean far better than average or not yet settled, like an unpaid debt. Okay, Player 1. Yeah, good. Player 1. The bird Ardea herodias isn't just any blue heron, it's this blue heron. Yes, Player 1. You are correct. You get to pick again, Player 1. As an adjective, it means very impressive. As a noun, it's a lavish production. Player 3. That's it. Player 3. Marvin Hagler was Marvelous Marvin. Tom Seaver was nicknamed Tom This. Let's hear it. Player 2. Good for you. Player 2, back to you for our next selection. Hitting a speed of about 800 miles per hour, Chuck Yeager broke this barrier in October of 1947. It's Player 1.
Yeah!
Correct. You again, Player 1. In 1907, Paul Cornu became the first man to fly freely in one of these horizontally rotored aircraft. Yes, Player 2. Yes.
Yeah!
Player 2. Pick again. August 1983 saw the first night launch of this reusable U.S. orbital vehicle. Okay, Player 2. Yes. Please pick again, Player 2. Taking 16 hours in 1919, British aviators Alcock and Brown became the first to cross this large body of water non-stop. Player 1. Right you are. We return to you. In 1909, Louis Blériot became the first person to fly in a plane over this, between Great Britain and France. Okay, Player 3. Good. Choose again, Player 3. Two snugly cute characters in Avenue Q aren't called the bad news these, but the bad idea these. It's Player 2. That is correct. Please pick again, Player 2. Many of this Jonathan Larson musical's famous fans have gone backstage to add their names to a long graffiti wall. Player 3. Good. Player 3. Pick again. Fantasia of American Idol played the role of Celie in The Color This. Yes, Player 3. Yep. You get to pick again. Spring Awakening is an alt-rock musical based on an 1891 play that Frank Wedekind originally wrote in this language. Let's hear it. Player 2. That is correct. We return to you. Huey Lewis, Harry Hamlin, and George Hamilton have all been tapped to play tap-dancing lawyer Billy Flynn in this musical. Player 1. Good. You again, Player 1. The patron saint of lovers is honored on this annual holiday. Okay, Player 2. Right. Player 2. Former U.S. Senator Gaylord Nelson founded this annual observance devoted to the environment. It's Player 3. That's it. Select again. Customs on this 121st day of the year include dancing around a pole and giving baskets to friends and family. Yes, player 3. Yes. Player 3, you pick again. It's the Daily Double. Player 3, you're in last place. What'll it be? What'll it be? The clue. Collecting money for UNICEF on this holiday was begun in 1950 by a Philadelphia Sunday school class. Congratulations, you've moved up to second place. Let's have a look at the $1,000 clue. Meaning a coming, it's the period before Christmas that begins on the Sunday nearest to November 30th. Let's hear it, player 2. You are correct. Player 3 is going first in Double Jeopardy when we come back following this. Clues are worth $400 to $2,000 in these categories. From the Latin: title possessions, women of achievement, graphic novels on film, divide and conquer, and world capitals. All right, if you're ready, it's Double Jeopardy time. This type of sphere with a map of the Earth depicted on it has a name from the Latin for sphere. It's player 3. Right. Player 3, this kind of book is quite handy. Its name comes from the Latin for hand. Player 3. Hey, you're right. We return to you, player 3, and I'll hand it off to Kelly.
A non-structural embellishment at the end of a calligraphic letter is called one of these, from the Latin for flower.
Yes, player 2. Yes. You again, player 2. The name of this fin on a shark's back comes from the Latin for back. Let's hear it, player 2. Good. You get to pick again, player 2. Texas A&M's Coastal Engineering Lab studies the coastal type of this, from the Latin for to gnaw. Okay, player 1. That's right, way to go. Please pick again, player 1. Of Henry Adams. Yes, player 2. You got it. Player 2, back to of Edwin Drood. Okay, player 1. That's correct. Choose again, player 1. Of Nat Turner. Let's hear it, player 1. Correct. Select again. Answer. The first of the Daily Doubles. You are in the lead right now. So, what's your wager? Okay, here is the clue. Of Duddy Kravitz. That puts you even further ahead. Player 1, pick of Young Werther. Player 3. Good for you. Player 3, you pick again, please. Around 46 BC, Julius Caesar offended his countrymen by dedicating a statue to her. It's player 1. Right you are. Player 1. Back in November 1988, she was elected Prime Minister of Pakistan, becoming the first woman to head a modern Islamic nation. Okay, player 2. That's correct. Player 2. In 1616, she and her husband John Rolfe traveled to England to help raise funds for the Virginia colonists. Yes, player 2. Yes. Select again. As an example to her Russian subjects, she and her son Paul had themselves inoculated against smallpox in 1768. Player 2. Right. Player 2. You pick again. To further the ambitions of her brother, her father, Pope Alexander VI, arranged several marriages for her. Let's hear it, player 3. That is correct. Player 3, back to you. History diverges from this film, as the Spartans also had over 1,000 men from other Greek cities fighting at Thermopylae. It's player 1.
Yeah!
Good. Player 1. Johnny Depp is in England on the trail of this serial killer in the Alan Moore-inspired film From Hell. Okay, player 2. Correct. Choose again, player 2. Tom Hanks takes his son on a violent mission of retribution against a gangster boss in this film. Player 2. That's right, way to go. Please pick again, player 2. Sadly, 1994's The Crow, about a man who comes back from the dead, was the last for this star. Let's hear it, player 1. Hey, you're right. You get to pick again, player 1. Thora Birch and Scarlett Johansson are friends who move in together after high school in this spooky film. It's player 2. Right. You again, player 2. It's 27 divided by 3. Yes, player 2. Good for you. We return to you, player 2. 121 divided by 11 equals this. Okay, player 3. Yes. Player 3, back to you. Negative 72 divided by negative 9 equals this. It's player 3. Right you are. You get to pick again, player 3. 252 divided by 4 equals this. Yes, player 2. Correct.
Yeah!
You again, player 2. 1,252 divided by 4 equals this. Player 1. Good. Select again. Budapest is the capital of Hungary. This is the capital of Romania. Let's hear it, player one. Correct. Player one, you pick again. The capital of India is not pronounced Calcutta or Calicut, but this way. Player two. That's correct. We return to you, player two. Answer? The second daily double. You're in second right now. Decide on your wager, player two. And the clue. This world capital is on the island of Java. The lead is also yours. Player two, back to you. Laid out in 1874, the botanical gardens in this capital have an observatory with a statue of Tycho Brahe. Okay, player one. That is correct. And now the $2,000 clue. This city on the Malay Peninsula is the capital of Malaysia. Yes, player three. That is correct. Good game. All of you will continue on to play Final Jeopardy when we return. Time to get ready for Final Jeopardy. And today the category is this: Broadway. You need to select your wager. Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. This is a good category. Here's the clue for you. The original 1994 Broadway cast of this musical, based on a film, featured Alan Oppenheimer as Cecil B. DeMille. Let's see your response. How much do you add to your total with that correct response? What did you say? And that correct response will add... And your response? With that correct response, you will gain... This makes you our new champion, player two. So congratulations. So long.